Hi everyone, Married Espresso Press Design. Thank you for visiting today, April 5th, 2025. I am a little late, but something did occur that I had to attend to, so I have a couple of little flip throughs for you today. And I'm going to get started on the first one, which is a new collage book, and I want to do a couple of things, but I'm taking things one step at a time. I want to learn how to do slow stitching, but since I never did a fabric cover, I've done a momogami cover. I thought I would try some fabric and do a collage journal, because my collage journal is almost full. So I'm not gonna flip through the entire thing, but it's the same size as my other one, 4 signatures. And basically what you do, I saw this on Cat Hand, that is you use a bunch of scrapbook paper scraps, and then it ends up being like this, where one side is already completed as a background and the other side is blank. So what I did for some of the opposite sides is I made a collage background, and I cut that up into 4x4s, and I am going to do that for the opposite pages, so I have a little more different way to proceed than the other collage journal. I mean, I can still do it the other way too, which I have a bunch of 4x4 scrap papers, and then I just glue that in the blank side and I begin my collage. So, and this one, have a bunch of scraps here that might make a nice spine cover. And this was just a bunch of stuff I picked up at Goodwill. But I discovered that these little pieces here might make a cute little spine cover, just to add something. And maybe I can slow stitch on here. So that, I just thought of that. So that might be a way to get started doing that. And then I have, let's see here, I have the origami pockets, and I just want to show you how I added a few of those. Here, this is a letter size mailing envelope with the security backing, and I made a little flip, and then I glued one of those momogami pockets on there, not momogami, origami, and put this little stamp image in that back pocket there. And probably that envelope could use a little glue. Should have thought of that before, but yeah, it could definitely use a little glue. Okay, I'll fix that later. And I added one to there. and one to the back page. So I added the top loading one and the side loading one. I just thought they would, since this journal has a lot of blue, I thought they would be nice in there. I did my first layout in this book, and I've been practicing my mother color method mixing and hand lettering. So that's, I don't know if it's finished. I might do some more relaxadoodles on there, and maybe then it'll be finished. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Okay, that leads me to this one. Now I love this little traveler's thing. It's beyond me how it can be stuffed so full and still not really be that much of a gator mouth and close without anything. And I wanted to make another one. So I did. This just has a few little pages in here. I added that recently. I added that tab recently. I keep going back into journals and working on them. So I just love it, and this came about so I could fit postcards in there. So I wanted to do another one because now that it's been opened and closed so many times, it's all soft and I just really like it. So I did this one, and it's probably not finished yet, but it's the same, I think it's the same paper from the same scrapbook set, and it has a pocket here, but then I forgot how I put the other one together, so the flip is different and the whole thing is kind of different, but it has a little card that's in there and the little bead on the card. You might like to see that. Let me see here. Let me get up here. Here we go. The little ring has a little bead on the end. I saw that on an earring and I thought it was cute, so I did that. And then these are just some scraps that I thought would go nicely, and I made a little shabby clip, and then I realized I already had one in that fabric, so I thought that went pretty well. So this is a different paper from Hobby Lobby, but I thought it went pretty well, and look at this. Then I'm walking back to my table and I found this, and I was like, oh wow, why didn't I see that before I did the signature? That would have been so pretty as a page. But I still have another set of all this paper, so hopefully I will keep that in mind. So I just used 2 sets of paper. It only has 8 pages. In the, I still have to do something on the signatures. Made a couple tabs. This was from the same paper as this. And I love that. I love those three colors together. Had this lying around, hoarding it forever. Had this lying around, hoarding forever. And it seemed to go pretty well. Somewhere I have another scrap of it. So I've just been sitting here coming up with ephemera to fill that up. I know it's kind of not the same style, but I don't care. As long as the colors complement, I'm good. So this is the back, and I found a new way to fit photographs. So the photographs are just going in a different place. And then I have another little pocket here in the back, which I have to remember to make sure everything fits, but that's that. And then there's a photo, and I taped those edges so I could get the full height. And then there's the back. So what else do I have to do? I don't know yet. I have to weigh this down somehow so it closes better, because I absolutely didn't do anything to this one, and it just stays closed perfectly. There's my pocket. Probably eventually this will close too. I decided I like that better on the bottom, that charm. So here's that, and a tag, and I thought that went fairly well because of the brush drawn leaves and things. So put that in there. And this is my new little spring travel book. Hopefully we will do something over Easter or shortly after my daughter gets out of school, and that's what this is going to be for. But for right now I'm going to clip these together so they have a little coaxing. And I don't know what is going on with this particular shabby clip. It's been messing up. No other shabby clip messes up except this one for some reason. Keeps bunching up, and I've taken it apart several times, and it should not be coming off there. So it looks like I'm going to be fixing that yet again. So okay, but I really wanted to get that little flower because I thought it went pretty well with everything. So okay, I think, I'm sorry I got, I had something to attend to, and I didn't have time to prepare anything else. So I've been working on these the last few days, so I thought I would just do a few flip throughs and make this a quick video. So if there's anything you want me to show in particular, or most things I'm 100% sure I've probably already done, including the construction of this. So Pretty much everything in here is something I've already done. I might do some origami pockets to put in here. And I'll just see what else I can add as time goes on. So okay, thanks a lot everyone. I'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your weekend and a great beginning to your week. Thanks again. Bye.